Hello and welcome to Explain the Charts, your go-to source for in-depth market analysis. Today, we will be providing you with an in-depth analysis of the EURUSD pair, taking a look at both current events and news impacting the pair, in addition to performing a technical analysis of the charts. Let's first start by reviewing some relevant news and current events. Based on recent Google searches and financial news websites, such as FX Street and IG, the EURUSD pair has shown some resilience despite recent interest rate cuts by the European Central Bank, ECB. The market seems to have largely ignored the ECB's move, perhaps focusing more on other economic indicators and geopolitical developments. Reports suggest some investors anticipate further gains above the 1.0530 level, which is a key price level to watch for potential bullish reversal. On the other hand, there's uncertainty surrounding the Federal Reserve's next rate decision, and some analyses highlight that the EURUSD remains under pressure ahead of that announcement. This creates a fascinating dynamic in the market where the short-term and long-term predictions aren't entirely clear. Now, let's turn to the charts to see what they reveal about the EURUSD pair. We'll start with the daily chart, which provides us with a broader perspective of the recent price movements. As you can see on the daily chart, we observe a somewhat volatile pattern in the past several months. There have been periods of upswings and downswings, suggesting a lack of a strong, sustained trend. We can also identify potential support and resistance levels by carefully observing the price action and noticing where the price has struggled to break through in the past. In the near term, let's narrow in on the last few weeks of the daily chart to see if the news and events are affecting the daily price. Here, we can see a minor uptrend, which seems to have been influenced by the market's reaction to the ECB rate cut. The price action around 1.05 to 1.06 suggests the presence of a resistance zone, which could impact short-term trading decisions. Let's examine the 1-hour chart now for a more granular look at recent price patterns. Zooming into the last few days on the hourly chart, we see a slightly more volatile picture compared to the daily chart. This is typical of intraday price action, reflecting the shorter time horizon over which we're looking at the prices. Notice the consolidation periods where the price bounces between support and resistance levels. These ranges could present good opportunities for swing trading strategies. Short-term trading decisions will depend on which level, support, or resistance the price breaks through. The 1.03 to 1.04 range seems to be offering some short-term support, and traders may see opportunities to go long around these levels. If we move to a 15-minute chart, we can get an even clearer look at the price levels and when to trade. The 15-minute chart allows for a detailed examination of shorter-term patterns and the momentum shifts over much shorter periods of time. As you can see, intraday swings can be significant. Support and resistance levels are often more temporary compared to the daily chart. Traders who use short-term trading strategies can get an idea from this chart about when to enter and exit trades based on momentum shifts and breakouts around the support and resistance levels. In summary, the EURUSD shows a mixed bag of signals. While the daily chart reveals possible support around 1.03 to 1.04 and resistance around 1.05 to 1.06, the 1-hour and 15-minute charts demonstrate more volatility, with intraday fluctuations potentially providing short-term opportunities. The likelihood of reaching 1.0530 depends on several factors, including the Fed's rate decision and overall market sentiment. A bullish breakout above the 1.05 to 1.06 resistance zone would strengthen this possibility. However, a continued bearish trend below 1.03 to 1.04 could lead to further declines. Keep an eye on the upcoming Federal Reserve rate decision. This will be a significant catalyst impacting the pair's short-term and long-term trajectory. Breakouts from the observed support and resistance levels will be key indicators to watch on all time frames.